A business absolutely devoted to service will have only one worry about profits. They will be embarrassingly large. A man's real education begins after he has left school. True education is gained through the discipline of life. A poor man is not the one without a cent. A poor man is the one without a dream. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Auto racing began 5 minutes after the second car was built. Be ready to revise any system, scrap any method, abandon any theory if the success of the job requires it. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Don't expect people to respect you for what you are planning to do. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Even a mistake may turn out to be the one thing necessary to a worthwhile achievement. Greatest thing in life is experience. Even mistakes have value. The human mind is a channel through which things to be are coming into the realm of things that are. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. If two people agree, one of them is unnecessary. The highest use of capital is not to make more money, but to make money do more for the betterment of life. Impossible means that you haven't found a solution yet. It is not the employer who pays the wages. Employers only handle the money. It is the customer who pays the wages. Money doesn't change men, it merely unmasks them. If a man is naturally selfish or arrogant or greedy, the money brings that out, that's all. Most people think of success in terms of getting. Success, however, begins in terms of giving. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal. One of the greatest discoveries a man makes, one of his great surprises, is to find he can do what he was afraid he couldn't do. One who fears failure limits his activities. Failure is only the opportunity to more intelligently begin again. Paying attention to simple little things that most men neglect makes a few men rich. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Show me who makes a profit from war, and I'll show you how to stop the war. Stopping advertising to save money is like stopping your watch to save time. The best way is always the simplest. The attics of the world are cluttered up with complicated failures. If you need a machine and don't buy it, then you will ultimately find that you have paid for it and don't have it. The more detailed the plan, the easier the trip. The only thing you can give a man without hurting him is an opportunity. There are three things that grow more precious with age: old wood to burn, old books to read, and old friends to enjoy. Thinking first of money instead of work brings fear. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason why so few engage in it. Those who never make mistakes work for those of us who do. Time waste differs from material waste in that there can be no salvage. To do more for the world than the world does for you, that is success. 2% of the people think, 3% think they think, and 95% would rather die than think. Understand the difference between being at work and working. Whatever you have, you must either use or lose. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. You can take my factories, burn up my buildings, but give me my people, and I'll build the business right back again. You can't learn in school what the world is going to do next year. Greatest thing we can produce is character. Everything else can be taken from us, but not our character. If you don't think of the future, you won't have one. Paying good wages is not charity at all. It is the best kind of business. If you think you can do a thing or think you can't do a thing, you are right. The best way to make money in business is not to think too much about making it. The most difficult job is the one that you never get started on. It's your thinking that decides whether you're going to succeed or fail. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Check out the description for more motivational and powerful books and resources you wish you read earlier and might regret missing. How did you like this video? Let us know in the comments below. You sure don't want to regret one day that you did not hear these words of wisdom earlier. Do not miss out on a chance to watch our next video. It will change your life forever. Subscribe now.